before making any connection, one has to be careful about not exercising full power into or having a serious impact that might cause a big injury. That should not happen. An effective technique delivered at the same time that the end of the bout is signaled is considered valid. A technique, even if effective, delivered after an order to suspend or stop the bout shall not be scored and may result in a penalty being imposed on the offender. No technique, even if technically correct, will be scored if it is delivered when the two contestants are outside the competition area. However, if one of the contestants delivers an effective technique while still inside the competition area and before the referee calls Yame, it means they stop the play, technique will be scored. From different safety measures for reasons of safety or throws where the opponent is grabbed below the waist, thrown without being held onto, or thrown dangerously, or where the pivot point is above hip level, are prohibited and will incur a warning or a penalty. And that's why you've seen plenty of warnings being issued to the after a throw has been executed. The constant immediately attempts a scoring technique. If it's not performed, then the points are not given. Like this, there's a ferocious kick there. In order to defend himself, he's decided to fall. When a contestant is thrown according to the rules, slips, falls, or for other reasons have the torso of the body touching the mat, and is that sporting attitude is also awarded, rewarded. It's more of a component of good form and refers to a non-malicious attitude of great concentration, obviously during delivery of the scoring techniques, which is paramount. Especially not happy at the moment, the tatami manager, about the intervention of the coaches in performing the techniques or affecting their performance also. Vigorous application defines the power and speed of the technique and palpable will to succeed. We saw plenty of examples, especially the small kids applying their mind to great effect to produce consistent results and winning gold medal also. Jensen is that criterion most often missed when a score is assessed. It is the state of continued commitment in which the constant or the contestant maintains awareness of the opponent's potentiality to counterattack. He or she does not turn his face away during delivery of the technique and remain facing the opponent afterwards. Good timing means delivering a technique when it will have the greatest potential effect. That's why they believe in taking time, like they're taking time at the moment, using different kind of stances, because they are waiting for the right technique to land the punch like this. Excellent timing. Overthrown. Warning issued against Aka. Though is leading by 4 points to 0. They have to maintain the correct distance, but this is not the correct distance. They are standing far, far away. Means delivering a technique at the precise distance where it will have the greatest potential effect. Thus, if the technique is delivered on an opponent who is readily moving away, the potential effect of the blow is reduced. Distancing also relates to the point at which the completed technique comes to rest on or near the target. A punch or kick like this that comes somewhere between skin touch and 5 centimeters from face, head or neck may be said to have the correct distance. However, Jodan technique, which comes within 5 centimeter distance of the target and which the opponent makes no attempt to block or avoid, will be scored.
That small guy who defeated the giant one, that was the biggest high point for me, because he was so daring and so courageous, sustained a blow on his chin, and thereafter went on to win that bout against a much heavier, much smarter and much taller boy than him. So that was the biggest thing. And a few Jidan kicks we have seen here for Ippon. Those were the high points, and I think so. And apart from that, a reasonably good standard for these youngsters. This was also a high point for today's play. And here also we can see Ao having a 2-0 lead, and this is the almost last of the bouts here in today's play, and we'll be having more of them on tomorrow. So for the time being, 2-0 lead for Ao. and he still goes on strong, trying to attack. Gets a warning, I suppose. Referee Prakash Chand from Nepal, and he has been a very senior referee, has been a regular visitor to Jaipur, and here that's the end of the bout. A comfortable 2-0 win for the AO.
Gets one more point, taking his tally to 2. Aggression. Show up his strength, show up his stamina and aggression. But it's the AO who wins another point courtesy his excellent defense work. Might have lost his balance, but he's been able to sustain the momentum. Warning given. Ansukachui, category 1 warning. For AO. He's got the physical strength, got the stamina, is moving quite well, but accuracy of punches is missing. And these are the many things, the small things that make the big difference. You never know, one inspiring moment can change your life and can set you on another path which might lead you to tremendous success in life.
Of course, and that is why these tournaments are so precious in younger age. And once you go there, once you gather the experience there, and the people in which and in whose contact you come, they can also have a tremendous effect on your career, and they can, as a person also, they can have a tremendous effect. So they can be very fruitful also and very dangerous also, Devendra, because they come and meet across so many people, so many kind of people, so there can be negative effects also. I've seen many young cricketers going along with some senior ones and getting into bad habits. So that is also an inherent danger in such trips. But the coaches, they have a large responsibility on their shoulders, because they have to also not only to look after their pupils' welfare, also to make them perform better, but also to inculcate good habits there. So that's a big onus on the coaches.